pregame show.
Welcome, everybody. Excited to have you in the house with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It is the NBA playoffs. We've been waiting a long time for this.
Yes, we have.
Yes. Tonight, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, the top seed in the East, they'd never admit to looking past their opponent, but their goal is to make short work of this series and keep fresh for a title run. And here we are, first round of the playoffs. Shaq, what do you think is the biggest difference between regular season and postseason ball?
Ernie, that's the easiest question you've ever asked me in your life. More energy, more from your teammates, more from your fans, more from your opponents. Some players will take the bull by the horns, others will get thrown off it. So you just got to go out and be ready, but you definitely got to raise your level, Ernie.
Have you ever taken a bull by the horns?
Never. I sure have.
Oh, my gosh.
Please, describe.
Well, the bull came at me, right?
Okay.
And he was running. So I grabbed his horns, and I did this little shoulder jammy. Put his neck out of place. He fell.
Anyway, for
Yes,
coaches,
please.
the game becomes much more chess than checkers.
Ooh.
You really have to be a move ahead and a thought process behind.
Have you ever played chess or checkers?
I play them at the same time. I play my younger son checkers and my older son chess at the same time. I have done that.
Have you ever taken a bull by the horns while playing checkers?
Yes.
Are you answering yes to every question I ask?
And
Yes.
you know when he did it, Ernie? May 23rd.
How'd you know, Kenny?
Yeah, he did it on May 23rd.
Because you do everything on May 23rd.
everything.
You're watching me.
Kevin Harlan, chess master. Take it.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, direct your attention to center court. Now to present the most valuable player, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Wow. Thank you. It's an honor to receive this award. But first things first, this isn't just me. To the 14 guys on my team, the great coaching staff, you guys made this happen as much as I did. Thank you. But most of all, this is for all of you. It's an honor to receive this award in front of the greatest fans in the world. Your support means so much to me. And of course, Mama, Dad, Yvette, CC. I love you guys. This is for you too. But now, it's time to go out there and win this game.
We are at the sold-out and noisy Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan. To take a look at the Pistons, they're the #1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game one in your building. I'm with you there. I think you got to give them an early nod to safety.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Charlotte looking who they've got. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then there's Batum. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Monroe in at the 4 slot. And Lamb kicks to Walker. Pass to Monroe.
That's the ball.
Jefferson gets the bucket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Charlotte on D. The drive by Green. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Now here's Lamb. The rebound by Gibson.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Move the ball.
Jackson
Stick
drives
it
in.
too much.
Hits some room on the way in, and the bucket's good. Drummond's got his second bucket.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. That's the
Jefferson
ball.
can't get it to go. And Detroit the other way now.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Come on now.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Walker. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. 4 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
You calling that?
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
You love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
I like the way they've kept them shooting jump shots. No coincidence to find them in the lead.
Now here's Green. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Johnson kicks to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson with the double team. It's tipped. Here's Drummond. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And doing a great job here just stringing together solid possessions as they build that lead.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's Jackson after Al Jefferson's score. Jackson passes to Gibson. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Now here's Batum. Here's Monroe. Misses the chippy right there. It's an 8-point differential. There's Green with the 3. It's rebounded by Jefferson. The Hornets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Lamb dishes to Walker. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game. Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
A different look here for Detroit. Johnson, he's checked in for Gibson. Contavious Caldwell Pope for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Jefferson. Payne comes in for Monroe. Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Lamb. And Kidd-Gilchrist kicks to Payne. Here's Ajinça, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Walker following the basket by Freak. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Smart, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Jennings drives in. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Adams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening. Hornets trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Payne. It's stolen by Green. Here's Caldwell Pope. There's the double team with Walker. The Pistons working the ball around now. No one near Jennings as he lets it fly. Detroit, no good that time either. Out to the right wing. The open shot by Smart on the money from 12 feet away. Smart's got his first bucket of the night.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here. For Detroit, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. And both free throws good for Green.
Talk about a terrific game for Green. He already has 8 points and a steal. He's doing great work for him right off the bat.
And if he can keep this up, guys, this is going to be a huge day.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him. Johnson, the pass to Caldwell Pope. On the clock. Adams' shot is off.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
7 seconds left to play in the first. Jennings kicks to Green, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
No good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 13. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. We sat down to discuss his MVP season and what winning the award means to him.
It's such a great honor. I'll never really be me. But, you know, MVP isn't an individual award in my eyes. I owe so much to my teammates, my coaches, my family, and my fans. I'm so grateful for them. I wouldn't be here without them.
Clark, no doubt he put in a truly historic season.
And without question, he's the best player in the league, Kevin. And right now, his team needs him to play like the MVP because they follow his lead. And if they're going to win it and get this victory, he's got to play like the MVP.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
On the court for Charlotte, Batum is out there with Greg Monroe. Then there's Smart, then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He had 46 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. Fifth on the list, the Pistons.
And what a fun team to watch all season long. That up-tempo style as a run-and-gun team. That's who they are, and that's going to be important in terms of their push here in the postseason.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Steven Adams. Johnson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Now here's Smart. Jefferson. Green with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pistons have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
One shot. One shot.
Free throw good, Green. Hornets trail by 17. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Jefferson, a screen on Jackson. Smart kicks to Batum. Monroe sets a screen for Lamb. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Nice physicality displayed by Monroe to set that shot up.
Kicks to Green.
It's sticking too much.
Down low. And it's Drummond missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Batum, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Detroit making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Drummond, a screen. Johnson dishes to Green. Bogut back up on top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green, the pass to Johnson. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. There's Green with the 3, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Smart with the ball. Monroe sets a screen for Smart. The offensive rebound, and it's slammed in by Monroe.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, trailing by 13. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Smart. Off target from three-point range. It's Jackson with the drive, and the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Smart. Outside, Green. It's Jackson with the drive, and he gets it to go. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Walker. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Good.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Pistons leading by 13. The drive by Green. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And that's now 17 points for Freak. Johnson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Charlotte also making some changes. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Jefferson. Adrian Payne comes in for Monroe, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. Walker against Jackson. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Green. It's stolen by Ajinça. 1:49 left in the first half. There's the screen. Walker goes in, and he gets it to go.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Bogut kicks to...
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clark, he's going to start putting on a show now.
and that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Lamb. He has 6. Outside, Walker. 5 on the clock. Right wing. No good from Lamb. Pistons leading by 17. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That doesn't go either for Green. Charlotte's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Now here's Walker. There's a good screen. Here's Payne, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Pistons on top, leading by 17. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, guys, I'm here with Al Jefferson. And now, what's the strategy been so far defensively, and what needs to happen in the second half in that regard?
Well, we just got to help. You know, we can't let everybody do this. We just got to, everybody got to help and on the defense end and give them the key to protect the paint.
Pick your poison. Can't let everybody beat you, Al. We appreciate it, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey guys, listen up. We're right where we want to be, but we still got to stay focused. So let's go over some things.
With our defense, we have torn them up. I'm not sure they're going to come out for the second half. When we play D with this much grit, it is no fun to take us on. We were able to make an impact with our low post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed, but somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal.
This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the defense was soft in that first half, and he took advantage every chance he could. And boy, was he throwing it down hard.
Yes, sir. He has had too many uncontested runs to the hoop. But even if a defender's gotten there, it's been posterized time.
Green, he's in at shooting guard. Taj Gibson is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Green after Al Jefferson's score. And Lamb kicks to Walker. Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Green. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. 23 points for Freak.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And Walker kicks to Jefferson. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Drummond with a screen on Walker. The drive by Jackson.
Sticking too much.
Green dishes to Gibson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smart's checked in.
Marcus Smart.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Screen by Jefferson. Monroe with a screen on Jackson. And Gibson over to help. Smart passes to Batum.
That's a wall.
Jefferson's shot is off. Detroit leading by 17. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now, here's Walker. Jackson comes over with the double. Again, the miss by Jefferson.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers. But it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And Green gets it to go.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
You're good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
On the wing, Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons.
Now let's take this chance to break out the list of the NBA's top free throw shooting teams in the regular season. The Pistons, number 1.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Gibson. Caldwell Pope comes in for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball, resulting in high-quality shots.
Now, here's Walker. Clock at 4. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the wide-open shot from Green. The three-pointer, no good. Hornets trail by 19, and here we go. And Batum gets it to go on the assist by Walker. 6 points for Nicholas Batum. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Caldwell Pope kicks to Green. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Detroit leading by 17. On baseline J, they get it back. Jennings. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here's Walker. Screen by Monroe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 6 points for Marcus Smart.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Jennings against Batum. Walker with a clean look. No good with the triple. The Pistons have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Green against Batum. The drive by Green, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Nicholas Batum. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And he makes the first. Johnson, he's checked in for Adams. And then for Charlotte, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Jefferson. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Smart. And both free throws good for Green. Hornets trail by 19. And Lamb kicks to Walker. 1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Walker against Jennings. And here's Green outside. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. That's now 32 points for Freak. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Jennings. Over in the corner, Green. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Jennings. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Monroe's got his 4th rebound in this one. Floats one. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Drummond. Stolen by Monroe. By himself. And slam dunk by Kidd-Gilchrist.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Pistons foul. Andre Drummond. That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Detroit.
Shooting 2.
Alexis Ajinça. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 1 second left. No good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons lead by 18. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from the Palace of Auburn Hills. we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. Pistons leading by 18. Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Batum. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Kemba Walker. Then it's Payne, and it's Jefferson in at the center. Now here's Walker. And now the Pistons fast break. Jackson's got the ball, and Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the Beast.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Charlotte making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Outside Batum. Here's Jefferson. Hits the jump hook.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jackson dishes to Green. Back to Jackson. Pass to Green. Jefferson with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson, a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now here's Smart. Guarded by Green. Tries a three. Smart misses. Pistons leading by 18. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Adams, the pass to Green. And Smart over to help. Jackson in the corner. Outside, Green. No good there off the double clutch. Hornets trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists in the game. For the Pistons, Drummond's checked in for Steven Adams. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Johnson. And it's Jennings in for Reggie Jackson. Greg Monroe, he's checked in for Charlotte. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
You got it.
Jennings kicks to Green.
Oh, wow. The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
And his teammates still shaking their heads. You know what? He must have told them to be on the lookout for something special.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And the Hornets with possession here. After the basket by Detroit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jefferson. No good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jennings against Walker. The drive by Jennings. Offline from the high post. Hornets trail by 18. Batum dishes to Walker. Back to Batum. Here's Monroe. Out to the wing. Monroe with a screen on Jennings. Jennings with the steal. The drive by Green, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's where you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Here's Smart, following the score by Taj Gibson. Nailed from three-point land. And 11 points for Marcus Smart.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And Green gets it to go.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And there's a whistle that goes against Greg Monroe. That's his first foul. Detroit making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Lamb, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. Pistons leading by 20. Jennings kicks to Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
One shot.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Green with the block. They recover it. Jefferson gets the bucket. Here is Jennings.
Al Jefferson. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside, Green. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Green. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And Detroit again with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons dancers.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Stan Van Gundy said to the team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bogut. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Gentlemen, some late game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. And so here's Charlotte. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Here's Lamb. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Pistons, Jeremy Lamb. Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. There's a check in for Detroit. Good on the second free throw.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those. A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Pistons.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Green. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And he knocks down the first one. White, he's checked in for the Hornets. And he can't hit the second. Johnson with the block. Harris outside. There's the dish to Caldwell Pope. The stupendous finish in traffic.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
This sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Now here's Payne. Here's Rozier, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with force. Boy, you got to love that.
And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, your defense was obviously a huge part of getting the win here. How much of an emphasis was that for you guys tonight?
Coach is always stressing defense to us, and I never want to let either him or the rest of the team know. Our goal every night is to come out and give them trouble running their offense. I think we accomplished that tonight.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Doris, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And coming up next, the postgame show with Ernie Johnson, Shaq, and Kenny the Jet.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half. Kenny, what did you think?
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance. And what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.